Trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Every human has four endowments: self-awareness, conscience, independent will, and creative imagination. These give us the ultimate human freedom. The power to choose, to respond, to change. Listen with the intent to understand, not the intent to reply. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. There are three constants in life: change, choice, and principles. Moral authority comes from following universal and timeless principles like honesty, integrity, treating people with respect. Strength lies in differences, not in similarities. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. The more people rationalize cheating, the more it becomes a culture of dishonesty, and that can become a vicious, downward cycle. Because suddenly, if everyone else is cheating, you feel a need to cheat, too. If you want small changes in your life, work on your attitude. But if you want big and primary changes, work on your paradigm. Just as we develop our physical muscles through overcoming opposition, such as lifting weights, we develop our character muscles by overcoming challenges and adversity. Effective leadership is putting first things first. Effective management is discipline, carrying it out. If we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to keep getting what we're getting. If there's one thing that's certain in business, it's uncertainty. Find your voice and inspire others to find theirs. Synergy is what happens when 1 + 1 = 10 or 100 or even 1,000. It's the profound result when two or more respectful human beings determine to go beyond their preconceived ideas to meet a great challenge. Synergy is better than my way or your way. It's our way. When you show deep empathy toward others, their defensive energy goes down, and positive energy replaces it. That's when you can't get more creative in solving problems. An empowered organization is one in which individuals have the knowledge, skill, desire, and opportunity to personally succeed in a way that leads to collective organizational success. You can't talk your way out of problems, you behave yourself into. Management is efficiency in climbing the ladder of success. Leadership determines whether the ladder is leaning against the right wall. When you really listen to another person from their point of view, and reflect back to them that understanding, it's like giving them emotional oxygen. Between stimulus and response, there is a space where we choose our response. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Accountability breeds responsibility. Stop setting goals. Goals are pure fantasy unless you have a specific plan to achieve them. What is common sense isn't common practice. Every time you think the problem is out there, that very thought is the problem. Life is not accumulation. It is about contribution. In the last analysis, what we are communicates far more eloquently than anything we say or do. Our character is basically a composite of our habits. Because they are consistent, often unconscious patterns, they constantly, daily, express our character. It takes a great deal of character strength to apologize quickly out of one's heart rather than out of pity. The person must possess himself and have a deep sense of security in fundamental principles and values in order to genuinely apologize. The proactive approach to a mistake is to acknowledge it instantly, correct and learn from it. You can retire from a job, but don't ever retire from making extremely meaningful contributions in life. We see the world not as it is, but as we are. Live out of your imagination, not your history. We are the creative force of our life, and through our own decisions rather than our conditions, if we carefully learn to do certain things, we can accomplish those goals.